We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back, man. This is a very quick one. I had to check this out with you all because I don't like the flip-flopping. I don't like the blame gaming. I like accountability, and that's what we're going to cover. We're going to show 3 very small videos, and the last one will be the grand finale. So make sure you stick on it until the end and like this video and share this video. That will be greatly appreciated. All right. You will understand why I'm playing these in this order in a moment. All right. Thanks again for pulling up. Let's go.
Look, anytime that there's crime anywhere in our state or around the country, we want to continue to see progress being made, and we are making progress here in Illinois and in the city of Chicago. But this is not about public safety, and this is not about making our residents safer. What Donald Trump wants to happen is he wants to manufacture a crisis. Look, anytime that there's crime anywhere in our state or around the country, we want to continue to see progress being made, and we are making progress here in Illinois and in the city of Chicago. But this is not about public safety, and this is not about making our residents safer. What Donald Trump wants to happen is he wants to manufacture a crisis. Look,
as you saw, this is the Lieutenant Governor, Juliana Stratton, and she also is not accepting accountability for what's going on in Chicago. As you can clearly see, it seemed like a game plan. It seemed like Governor Pritzker tapped her on the shoulder and said, this is what we're doing. We are not accepting responsibility. We are not accepting accountability at all for anything that's going on in Chicago. What we're going to do is pass the buck over to Trump. Now, I'm glad that y'all checked that one out with me because that's very important. We just see that this is the latest puppet that he decided to grab, his latest black puppet. I have to put that out there. His latest black puppet that he wants to control, just to say whatever he wants them to say, because this is the narrative that we're running with, and we don't have any accountability for it. 54 people were shot in Chicago over the weekend. 7 to 9 people died, even children, and we are not responsible for it. I want y'all to see by the third video who they are blaming, as they just now blamed Donald Trump for wanting to manufacture a crisis. It's not like it was him in Chicago pointing and shooting those guns. It was them allowing that to happen. Now check this out right here.
Concern is you have leaders in Chicago that see this, as you say. We've been reading about this for years now. Every weekend, and maybe crime has gone down. But, we had the mayor of Chicago on last week saying, oh, we don't need any more police officers. Police officers aren't the answer. No police officers. I think he said no 5 times. You look what's happening this weekend. You look so, I actually think that J.B. Pritzker should do something radical. I think he should pick up the phone, call the president, and say, and I know you don't have the constitutional authority to deploy the National Guard here and to police you can do that in D.C., you can't do that in Chicago. But let's partner up. These are the most dangerous parts of my state. We would love to figure out how to have a partnership that's constitutional, that respects the sort of balance of federalism between the federal government and the state government. And let's work together to save lives. Because right now, just hey, nothing to see here moving along. No problem here. Hey, Donald Trump, we don't need you. And, the mayor talking about we're going to protect people's dignity in our city. Well, protect their lives. That's protecting their dignity. It would be radical for us to figure out a way to actually do what I've been saying from the very beginning on Washington, and that is seeing politicians creating partnerships that protect their people.
Yeah. That is called common sense. That will never happen. So what he's saying is the governor of Chicago should reach out to the president and say, you know what? It's not bad in the entirety of Chicago. All of Chicago is not bad, but we do have our parts that we clearly need help with. I would love to work with you as long as it's not violating anybody's rights. Let's get together and work on a plan. Unfortunately, these people are not adults. They don't work that way. You would think that they're adults because they have jobs like governors and lieutenant generals and lieutenant governors and mayors. And they have people, their own citizens, who are dying by the tens over a weekend. I'm talking about, come on, bro. That's absolutely insane. So it would be smart for him to reach out to the president and say, you know what? I do understand that you have a very aggressive initiative that you would like to use, the same thing that you've done in DC, which turns out to be successful so far. You know what? It ain't nothing wrong with acknowledging that the president, regardless if you're for him or against him, is doing something that's successful for that city, where you have the mayor of DC now saying that what he is doing is good. You have citizens, black citizens, who voted for Kamala, who are now saying, you know what? Maybe this was a good idea because I feel safer now. You have tourists who are coming there, who are saying, I feel much safer walking to and fro. You got people who work for Congress, who work in the Capitol building, who are all saying that things are so much safer now. We can walk to and fro at different times of night and not worry about being knocked in the head and robbed or accosted or graped. President, we want to collaborate with you. How can we move forward? Nah, that's just not sensible at all. Here's the most sensible way to go about it. If you are a Democratic politician in Chicago, check this out right here. And this is, you won't even believe what this guy's about to say. Let me make sure I cut this off. You won't even believe what the mayor of Chicago is about to say, man. This is nuts. Hit that like button, gang.
Over 24,000 illegal guns taken off the streets of Chicago since I've been in office. They have worked hard every single day to make our city safer, and they've made historic progress. However, we will never be able to end gun violence in Chicago as long as the president continues to allow tens of thousands of guns to be trafficked into our state and our city. The vast majority of guns do not come from Chicago. They are not made in Cook County. They are not bought in the state of Illinois. These guns come from red states. They are coming from Indiana. They are coming from Mississippi. They are coming from Louisiana. And that is the harsh reality.
Hold on. We're going to stop this right there just for the moment, just to point out the fact that he is going to a completely different argument. His argument is the same as the guys who are standing on the corner who don't want to accept any accountability or responsibility for them being out there selling drugs and carrying illegal weapons. What they want to do is say, well, who put the guns in our hands? How did the guns get here? I don't have a boat to go over there. I didn't go over there and get them from these red states. These guns are coming from a red state. That's like blaming obesity on another state that manufactures the spoons and forks. Yeah, instead of accepting the fact that we are unhealthy, extremely unhealthy and obese, we're going to blame the neighboring state that we ordered the forks and knives from, because we wouldn't be eating so much if we didn't have the forks that they made in that state. This dude is literally blaming Trump and red states for bringing the guns over to Chicago. And just listen to this right here. These are the people who are the governor and the mayor. They should be on top of all of the guns that are coming into their state, legally and illegally. Unfortunately, though, They are listening to some of the most victimhood ass people in the world who just do nothing but blame and blame and blame and pass the buck and pass the buck. And that's exactly what he's doing. Let me continue. I'm not going to stop this again until it finishes, man. Thanks again for pulling up, guys. This is dope.
Chicago. They are not made in Cook County. They are not bought in the state of Illinois. These guns come from red states. They are coming from Indiana. They are coming from Mississippi. They are coming from Louisiana. And that is the harsh reality, whether Republicans like it or not. Occupying our city will do nothing to solve this problem. No matter how much work we do or how hard we work, whether it's expanding our detectives bureau, investing in community violence intervention, and addressing the root causes of crime, none of it will ever be enough until the president decides to end the mass trafficking of guns in our city. For every gun that the Chicago Police Department fights to get off the streets, 2 or 3 more new guns come into our city. Chicago will continue to have a violence problem as long as red states continue to have a gun problem. Shootings will continue as long as this presidential administration continues to put politics over people.
This dude literally said, crime will continue to remain in Chicago as long as there's a gun problem in these red states. So until they fix those red states, this is out of our hands. So from here on out, Mr. President, if anybody else dies or gets shot in Chicago, it's your fault. Forget about the fact that you weren't there. You wasn't the president for the last 4 years, but you did not ever hear this mayor or this governor blame Biden or Kamala for the gun problem in Chicago. You did not hear them blame the last administration for the murders that was happening in their city. And if I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me. As I told y'all before, I'm a novice when it comes to politics. I'm learning this stuff on the fly. I just think this is completely ridiculous for him as a mayor, having the governor behind him. And you can look at the governor's face. The governor's face is like he is so freaking embarrassed. He is so embarrassed that he couldn't come up with a plan better than blaming Trump in red states for the guns that are killing people in their city. Not realizing that guns don't kill people, but feel free to finish that statement in the comments or the chat, please. Guns don't kill people, but you do realize that it's your citizens that are picking up these guns. It's your citizens who are running around with ski masks on in the middle of the day. I'm doing drive-bys and run-bys, trying to shoot one person, but end up shooting 5 other people outside of the person that they're trying to shoot because they don't know how to damn shoot. Yeah, those are your people. Trump just now became president again. Where was this blame for Biden? Where was this blame for Obama? Where was this blame for Kamala? Where was this blame for anybody else? Just last week, y'all said y'all didn't have a problem. Y'all said y'all had it under control. Didn't you? And then you wrote an executive order saying that nobody will handle your issues in your city but you. You will not have Trump bringing the military over there trying to intimidate your people. You got this. But now you're saying that there is a problem. You're acknowledging that there is a problem. But the game plan is for you all to pass the buck to Trump. He's trying to manufacture a crisis. That's what your lieutenant governor said. Your governor said that it's Trump's fault. You're saying it's Trump's fault. When is it ever going to be your fault as the mayor? Because last time I checked, Trump was not the mayor or the governor of Chicago or Illinois. So feel free to let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments, man. This right here is absolutely 1000% undeniably embarrassing for a mayor to say this about his own city and for him to embarrass his governor that's standing right beside him. I don't even know how he gave this the green light. How in the hell do you even give this the green light? This makes no sense whatsoever. We're not accepting any responsibility. This is the red states. They're the ones making the guns. They do make the guns, right? Am I right? Am I right? I'm right on that, right? How did the guns get here? Huh? They're sneaking it right under our nose. We don't know nothing about our, so y'all don't know anything about the crimes that are coming. Y'all don't know anything about the guns that are being smuggled into your own city. I thought you said your police was on top of it. That's what you said. So now you're saying that your police is not on top of it. Which is it? Are you are you running your city or are you not? And if you aren't, are you still going to stand by the fact that Trump is? Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, my name is Van and we are all the LFR family. I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well, or consider buying me a coffee or joining the membership or joining our content creators and being one of my content creators, the LFR family content creators, so you can get it going. Brandon, man, this dude is a piece of. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.